and welcome to Burn Cookbook Party, an original Pathfinder campaign set in a unique fantasy world where 4 heroes of varying skills, attractiveness, and stupidity race against time to prevent a war. I'm Jenna Stoeber, and I play Astrablep, a fey-addled half-elf oracle who's exactly who she says she is. And I'm joined by...
Andrew Hansen, playing Tête le Beau, et suave and debonair, gripli parfumeur, purveyor and philanderer, a pursuit of sense and puissance.
Ho, ho, ho! Caitlin Stayduhar playing Patty Hertz, a ratfolk ranger dandy with a nose for gossip and cheese.
And I'm Paul Luetkemeyer playing Tetra, a florid aromaphile cultivating the roots of a forgotten past by spreading its aromophilia.
And we're, of course, led today and for the rest of all time by our illustrious and philandering GM and world builder, Justin Green. Justin, how are you? As I was saying it, I realized I could not put the stink that Andrew did on philandering. It's just a shame.
It was just a matter-of-fact philandering.
Yes.
Just philandering.
Yeah, not suggestive.
Above board American philandering. Well, how's your philandering going, Justin? God.
Yeah.
It's exhausting, but it's worth it, I think. You know, whenever you set a goal and you complete it.
Philandering ain't easy.
Yeah, hustle culture for sure. Gotta rise and grind. That's what I say.
From the boat that holds the passing dragon in, Mistmourn and Ventori have spotted Patty and her rescue squad preparing to disembark on their rescue mission. And Mistmourn is not her usual cool and composed self. Her eyes look a little wild as she points out at you and yells, Astrablep, how? So you guys are aware of her presence, Patty. You recognize her. Your initiative is higher.
Oh, God, guys, do we run?
I think we book it. Yeah.
We tried that. Oh, this is once again.
Do we flee? Are we just gonna, aggro fight from this boat? I think we just go. I think we just cast off.
I mean,
do Tad or Tetra have any way to, paralyze her or delay her from a distance like this? I don't even know. You guys can do crazy stuff.
this is her kind of wheelhouse at this distance, right? The longer distance we are away from her, I think, is probably more to her advantage.
Yeah.
That's what I'm concerned about.
How far away is she?
Oh, she's a ways away.
Okay.
It would take her multiple turns to get over here.
I think where we went wrong last time was we couldn't decide whether to go full tilt with a battle right off or whether to go full tilt with fleeing right off. So I think we should pick one and just go all in on it. Yeah.
Yeah, agreed. And I think Patty's inclination, unless we have a real slam dunk thing we can do, is to flee.
Against Mistmourn, who we know is powerful, and Ventori, who we
Exactly.
suspect is even more powerful?
Exactly. We're not going to be able to one-shot these guys.
But can we even run from them? Any spells that Tad has about water domain stuff, Mistmourn will probably have access to, is the way that I conceive of that. Water relates to Ebnir. These are 2 archmages. I don't know really that we can realistically run.
So should we talk?
I think that's probably our only option.
You want a diplome. You want to use diplomancy.
Oh, God.
I think that's what failed the hardest last time.
I mean, okay. Was that really diplomancy, or was that Astra doing an intimidate check? Because that's not diplomancy.
We don't know the difference.
I put points in intimidate this time, so maybe it'll go better.
I'm not certain. And we could try running, but they know where we're going. And so then once we get to that point, I don't think we can stop them from following us. You know, those 2 archmages. We get down there and we get to the party with the ice, but then what?
We escape to the rainbow ocean on the absence of color.
Can we do that?
Can we do that? Are we able to do that with the absence of color? Without the leprechauns and all their mojo?
We cut a deal with Voidbeard.
Is he still in the brig?
Yeah.
I think the best choice is to try diplomacy, but I think escaping to the Fey realm is possible.
I mean, I feel like Voidbeard is definitely going to betray us.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe we could have forcing him to help us as a backup?
This is such a difficult decision.
This is so hard. I know.
Well, I mean, here's the long and short of it. I don't think we can beat Mistmourn and Venturi.
No.
We
No.
could not even beat Mistmourn. She
Right,
whipped
exactly.
our ass.
Fighting is not an option. The options are diplome and flee.
Yeah, diplome or outrun, I guess, is like the two.
Yeah, I think we might be able to escape, though.
We could try diplomacy, but it's also delaying. Like, we could send a person down to go try and free the ice people while the other party diplomatizes.
To buy time?
To buy time, yeah.
I don't think we should split the party. I hate to say it.
What? You don't think that always goes well for us?
Sometimes it goes great, honestly.
It probably would not be wise because, I mean, the way we would have to split it is,
I think Tad would have to go.
yeah, I think it would have to be Tad and Astra.
I don't think Astra gets to leave. Like, I think if Mistmourn shows up and Astra isn't there, they won't be able to stall her, is what I'm thinking. Like,
Okay. Yeah, that's a good point.
now one of us could pretend to look like Astra to stall.
Ah.
But I don't think that that's again, using magic against two archmages is probably not.
Yeah. And the person whose wheelhouse that is Astra. So it's kind of a moot point.
Unless we want to be enemies with Mistmourn and by extension Venturi for longer, this is a problem we could solve now.
Okay, but then what's our plan? How are we diplomatizing against them?
Whatever happened down there was a mistake.
Okay, but none of us can make that argument.
None
Like,
of
the
us
only
were
person,
there.
none of us were there, right?
Yeah,
None
that's
of us
true.
can really make that argument, except for maybe Patty, but that's also confusing. And then we also need to like still have some means to convince them to even attack us, because right now Mistmourn is probably immediately semi-hostile because her gut reaction whenever she doesn't understand things is apparently to entomb them in ice.
Oh, yeah. She thinks that Astra she's seeing is evil Astra who escaped her power.
Right.
And not evil Astra who was never in there. So,
God.
yeah.
We need to give them something that, like, you know, ironically lowers the temperature of the situation.
Could
Oh,
resist.
God.
We could musk up Patty
Ugh.
to give her some extra charisma
Uh-huh.
for a diplomacy encounter.
Oh.
We can have like mechanical power we can use, but we still need to figure out our actual angle and what we want to do with it. Like,
Right. That's the thing. You know, let's say we can bump her diplomacy to the gods where she could be successful. Like, what is the angle? Is it just like, I feel like it's a hard sell to just be like, you know, disregard what we're doing. It's
Yeah.
Patty Hurts and you're, you know, it's all cool. Like, we'll have to give them something better than that.
We could say that we want to be on their side and help them fill the ranks of the demigods.
Yeah.
And then how does Astra fit into that whole situation?
We could do that. If mom says no, ask dad and tell Venturi, hey, demigod Patty is here to help, but we need Astra. And Mistmourn says, but she might be crazy and evil. And we tell you, but we need her.
Charm. Our plan is charm.
I say we chat it up. I think that we've got a lot of charisma powers.
We do. And we got a lot of things we can boost with. Maybe we can boost it enough that even if we don't have the best angle, it's good enough.
All doors open for Patty Hurts. Is that it? Is that
Oh,
our
God.
angle? Do we have another
I
one?
think it.
That's
I mean,
I'm so impressed at the diplomacy angle. I was so dedicated to just splitting and running right away, but this seems so mature.
Yeah.
we can run.
I'm so genuinely torn. I really don't know which I think is the better option.
I think there's a non-zero chance she, once again, immediately entombs us.
Justin, Tetra is going to take a ready to action. So if it seems like Mistmourn is going to do anything aggressive, Tetra
Wait.
has a spell ready to cast on her.
No, we're doing the same thing again. No. We're splitting and like, I mean, I think that you're right, Jenna. I think there's a pretty big non-zero chance that she immediately wants to entomb us. So if we want to run, what happens beyond run? Are we just running or like going away from them? Because they're going to chase us.
I'm getting more convinced that maybe we do need to diplome with them. It's like a band-aid that we just need to rip off and like try to just address the Mistmourn problem now, maybe?
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, Lord. I'm scared. I'm scared.
You want some pheromones?
I want everything that everyone has.
All right. Tad gives you a tears to wine infusion. He gives you some pheromones. What else do I got? And an eagle's splendor infusion, which stacks with the pheromones.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Touch is just going to release a hypnotic smell in case they get close enough for that to take effect. Better to have it ready. Touch is also going to cast Battle Mind Link on Tad in case they both need to cast spells together.
Cool. Astra is entirely oblivious to what is happening.
Yeah.
She's just like looking off the boat at this strange woman who has recognized her and is calling out to her. I think she just kind of like waves. I don't know that woman. She seems to know me. Why are you guys preparing for battle?
We're preparing for diplomacy. It looks very similar sometimes.
It's like a stylish, like, sex battle. I don't know.
She just sees all of you like puffing and preening and releasing scents and connecting your minds. And she's just like, do you think I'm in danger? Oh God, does she know what I did? I know. She's with the ministry, isn't she?
With the whom?
With the ministry? I don't really know a lot about them, but I think they probably have not great things to say about me. I'm kind of a maverick. I don't know what to tell you. I ruffled some feathers and I ruined some plans back in Fanelin, so it got hot. I had to beat leather, get out of town. You think that's what that's about?
Is this a dangerous group of people?
Really dangerous. The kind that would murder without regret, without thinking twice about it if it gets into their ends.
So, you're on the run from a murderous gang, and you think she might be part of it?
I don't know that I'm on the run from them. I'm running, but I'm not running from them. I'm running to other things. It's a subtle difference, but it's important for me and how I'm conceptualizing my journey. I don't know how else that woman would know me or why she would care.
Whatever the situation is, I'm sure we can smooth it out.
Patty's going to intervene at this point. She's going to be like, oh, Astra, I get why you're worried. It's a concerning situation. Don't be scared. They're not from the ministry. I know the ministry, believe me. They are up some bad eggs. Huh, no pun intended. It's going to be fine. Just play it cool. I'm going to talk to them. We're going to get it all straightened out.
Okay, so I shouldn't be worried?
Nope.
Okay.
No worries whatsoever.
I shouldn't be casting things on myself?
Nope. I mean, unless you, well, I'm not saying don't cast things on yourself.
Stand behind us. If diplomacy sours, well, maybe you should hoof it.
Huh.
Tad, meanwhile, just spraying all sorts of things on Patty.
And putting silks on her. Oh, magnificent.
Oh my God.
Perfume cocktail.
Ugh.
I think we wave a white flag.
Use the bit of luck infusion too before you. Buddy.
Oh my gosh. Patty smells like insane right now. Patty is like a kid that has gone to the perfume aisle and just like sprayed herself with every possible smell.
It looks like with a bit of luck, Caitlin, you have a choice. You'll have 4 points, so you can either spend 1 for a 1d8 and then be able to add a 1d8 later 3 more times. Or you can spend all of them at once and get a 2d8 bonus on this roll.
That's insane.
I feel like put everything into one big roll here. I think that's the way to do it. We're going to make a soup of all these bonuses. So here's my thought. I have something that I would maybe like to use if it would be applicable here. And it's specifically focused towards Ventori. Because I have in my notes with a star by it that Ventori will be helpful to a demigod.
Yeah.
That he is super on board with demigodhood. I have this skill called commanding entrance, where when I first make my presence known to a group of strangers, I can expend a use of mythic power and attempt a diplomacy check to modify their attitudes.
Wow.
That's incredible.
Could I, as I step down the gangplank of the boat, I'm envisioning that Patty expends this mythic aura backlighting her. It's always cinematic.
You don't want to maintain the high ground while you talk.
We're committing to diplomacy.
Good. Okay.
It applies to everyone within 10 feet per tier, but I am really doing this for Ventori's sake.
Yeah.
Commanding entrance. That's so good.
Wow.
It's so
That's
good.
so
for
good.
Patty.
That's so incredible.
The gangplank drops. Darkness. Then, from the darkness,
Lights.
you hear the footsteps of rat feet. Pitter-patter.
Wow.
Pitter-patter. And into the light steps demigod Patty Hertz in her full demigod splendor. She says, "You called?"
Damn.
Wow.
Damn.
Wow.
Wow.
Completely unafraid. Wow. Damn.
That time spent on set was good. That was good.
That was good.
Yeah.
For real, yeah.
Patty will saunter down the gangplank and say, "Oh, Ventori, Mistmourn, how funny to see you guys at the docks today. I've been so busy, I hear you've been busy too, especially you, Mistmourn. Now, I know you're a little upset. It's okay. Everybody gets flustered when they see something that they don't expect. All you guys need to know is that I, Patty Hertz, in my capacity as demigod of Hibdal, is on an important mission with my team. I know that some shit went down under the sea. Sounds like it was a big misunderstanding. The eggs told me all about it. It's going to be fine. Don't worry. I'm going to pull them back up and we'll get everything straightened out. We're going to get the Pantheon in good shape. We're going to bring peace to Irisol. We're going to make everything great. We've got it under control, but I need my team for this. And what I need from you guys is to just honestly not get in our way, okay?" And Patty will make her world's most important diplomacy check.
I cannot believe how one-to-one that was to Astra's insane speech that she made to Mistmourn. I've got one trick.
Is that hubris? What is that?
I don't know.
All right, so my base roll was only a 12. Not amazing.
Mm-hmm.
But I do get plus 10 from Tad.
Yeah.
I get some bonuses for both of them for my favored nations, and then I get a 2d8 luck bonus.
Yeah. Can you even add Mythic Surge on top of that?
I believe she can.
I absolutely will.
Wild.
I will say your favored nation bonus is negated for Mistmourn because she is lawful.
Oh, that bitch.
Good point. Yeah.
Damn!
Oh,
Whoa! Big swing.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's nice.
My luck bonus from Tad is 11.
Incredible.
And then I am absolutely going to surge as well.
Yeah. And both of these two get a -3 from the hypnotic aroma.
And it's a 3 for my surge.
Oh boy.
So it is a 12.
Plus 10 is 22. Plus 11 is 33. Plus 3 for the surge is 36.
So a 36 to Mistmourn, a 38 to Ventori.
Ooh.
And then essentially
Oof.
it's a plus
Oof.
3 because you're giving them a penalty of 3 to resist.
Yeah.
Mistmourn and Ventori stop in their tracks in front of you. Mistmourn is still on edge, and you can see her eyes going back and forth between you, Patty, and Astra. Or did you come down, Astra? Are you with the group?
She's kind of stood back from everyone because they told her to get behind them.
Yeah.
She seems to understand that she's a target. Also, she wants some space because she just learned this chick was a demigod. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Ventori, though, smiles warmly like a kind grandfather, and he kind of puts a hand on Mistmourn's shoulder like, calm down a little. And he steps forward and he goes, Patty Hertz, I'm so pleased to finally meet you in both of our truths. I can't tell you how proud I am to see one of my Shadowend cadets fulfill their destiny in the way that you have. I cannot offer you enough thanks for keeping Hibdal alive. It's a tragedy that it's been until now that I've gotten to say that to you.
God. Patty is trying really hard not to be flattered by this. But she understands the stakes of the situation. She's not going to call anyone out on any bullshit right now. This is a time for diploming, for honey, not vinegar.
She's going to say, thank you. It is my absolute honor to take this mantle that has been bestowed upon me. I have tried so hard to be the best demigod I can, and I promise you I will keep trying just as hard to be the best demigod that I can.
Please know, if you didn't already, that you have the full support of Shadowend behind you.
Which I appreciate so much.
She's going to lay it on thick.
Patty's so great with grandpa types.
Wow.
Mistmourn is, I'll give anybody who has spellcraft can make a spellcraft check.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
She's like, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah. I got a 27.
Nicely done, Blankastra.
Thank you. Wiles. I got my wiles. They're up. They're raised.
Those blep wiles are really...
Raised and ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think any of my mesmerist tricks work on spellcraft, unfortunately. Let's see how it goes.
Just roll.
21.
Astra, you have nothing to compare this to, but you see Mistmourn begin to cast her library of truth type of spells. So she's casting the same stuff she casts on Astra, at the bottom of the ocean, glimpse of truth, etc. But this time she sees that you are not an evil demigod.
Oh, good.
Your alignment isn't hidden from her, and you are not nearly as powerful as you were just days before. Your banes are different. You don't have a sword.
Thank God you changed the bang.
The correct order to notice things in.
For
Yeah.
She's kind of disengaging entirely. Her whole demeanor changes. But on the flip side, Ventori is getting more openly enthusiastic, and he says to you, please, we have a room here at the Passing Dragon. Let's go inside out of this rain and we can talk a bit.
Archmage, I cannot wait to sit down with you over a mug of hot tea and tell you everything I've done. Wait until you hear about my followers. I think you will love them. They're darling, a little sad, but really, really sweet. I would love that, and I cannot wait. But we have something important that we have to do first. Can we set up a date for later tonight to have that chat?
Yes, certainly. We'll be here waiting.
Perfect. All day I'm going to look forward to it.
God. Wow.
Mistmourn will address the group, but she will keep her back turned. Forgive me if I don't attend this dinner.
Oh no! All it takes is one dinner party with the BCBP crew, and that's enough.
Are they suspicious at all about the fact that we're on a boat and we're just on a boat and that boat was on the sea where the people they froze were at, or are they just chill?
I think it's safe to say that Mistmourn has an idea of what's happening, both in the fact that you're on a boat, and also you have told her about the time loops. She has seen Abraham and Neven, and now she's in the presence of an astroblep who is not a demigod. She knows that there is a demigod astroblep. Same with Patty, vice versa. And she won't be particularly secretive about it. She'll turn to Ventori and she'll say, I suppose congratulations are in order, Valkanth. You have not just your demigod of Hibdal, but also your demigod of Ebnir. Therefore, I don't see that my presence is required anymore. Enjoy the bed that you've made.
Whoa.
Is it bad that this works so well that Mistmourn has kind of hurt my feelings? Like,
You can't be friends with everybody.
I mean, better than an ice tomb.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
That's true. Patty will just, maybe nod respectfully to her. She's not going to do any mean girl stuff, but she's not going to try to keep Mistmourn in the conversation either.
This has been a treat. Mistmourn, thank you. Vintori, thank you. We are gonna be getting back on our boat now. So I will see you for tea later. Can't wait.
Mistmourn will leave, but Vintori will stay on the dock like somebody watching their lover leave for war.
Is he like, look at her sailing that boat. She's doing such a good job.
Yeah, his eyes are welling up like the demigod of Hibdal is in front of him and hope is not lost.
Oh, God.
Tetra is going to say to Patty, so we just got done talking about how you should be honest when you can, but sometimes you've got to pick your moment, right?
I mean, yep, that's true.
You're the demigod of Hibdal?
Yep, I am. Tetra, it's nice to meet you. I am Patty Hertz, actress, singer, socialite, and demigod.
That's a quadruple threat.
Are you still on board to help me rescue my crew, even though I wasn't totally honest with you?
Well, I don't know. Am I invited if I'm not being totally honest about everything now?
You know what, Tetra? A lady and a plant always needs her secrets. So,
Amen to that, sister.
All right, gang. Let's get on the boat.
That went so well.
No, absolutely not.
He was getting it. What?
Tad and Patty are like, all right, boat adventure
Time to go. Like,
Time to
Yeah,
go.
we're paying these gillmen by the hour.
Yeah, you have such a sweet conversation, the three of you. You make your peace. You turn around. Astra's there at the boat, tapping her little foot, arms crossed. And she says, what exactly is happening? You're a demigod? You just happened to pick me out from a crowd? That lady knew me. She was angry to see me, but she just walked off.
God, you're really going to make me do it, aren't you?
I don't know what I'm going to make you do.
Astra, yes, I'm a demigod. And guess what? You're not a demigod, but there also is another you that is a demigod.
Bum, bum, bum.
And one of the people that's in a block of ice under the water is the other you that is a demigod.
Oh.
Yeah. So sorry that it's not you, but don't feel bad. It doesn't mean that you can't do all sorts of fun things. My blank is down there and she got to do so much stuff. I was jealous of her. You probably have it better than demigod Astra. You could do anything, and she's stuck doing like, I gotta do water magic and squids and stuff.
What?
You're not bound by that.
oh no.
The world is your oyster, even though that is a nautical reference. I mean, it's like the world is your anything that's not from the sea.
How unfortunate considering all of those like sea.
The sea urges you were having. Yeah, I know.
So the ultimate end of my search, the end of my journey, the thing that's supposed to fulfill me is just myself?
mean-
wow.
You know, that happens so often.
Isn't that kind of how it is for everyone?
Well, a different version of ourselves, a more fulfilled version of ourselves.
Indeed, who do you have if not yourself in this long journey? And Tad steps out to stare out to the ocean.
Another stare out to the ocean for Tad.
Well, that's dumb because I think that's referring to your internal emotions. And what you're saying is that there's another physical me and that she's way more powerful than I am and she's a demigod. I guess I was hoping for some answers, but I've never been good at getting them from myself. Nobody has.
You know, Astra, I get that this is weird. Believe me, it was weird for me too. Demigod Astra and I are friends, and I feel like you and I are kind of friends by process of, I don't know, carrying the one or math or something. Like it's like transposed I don't know. I was never good at that.
The clone transitive property.
Yeah. The roommate principle.
Oh, that's a strong one. Yeah.
I really do. I want you to find what you're looking for. Maybe what you're looking for is just to meet your other self and see what's up with her. You know, it doesn't hurt to try. And if that's not what fulfills you, then you can keep looking.
Have you spent a lot of time with God Astra, demigod Astra?
We are official friends and colleagues and roommates. She's the best. She's done a few shady things, but you know, haven't we all? But most of the time, she's so cool. She's so like artsy. She's like, ooh, I write books. Like, it's very cool. You'll like her.
Well, I think the only option is for me to see it for myself. See if what you're saying is real.
I think that's a very good attitude to have about it.
We'll see.
All right. Now can we get on the boat?
One last thing.
We still can't
Astra?
get on the boat.
Oh, man. Columbo over here.
Astra, I think you'd better tell us a little bit more about why the ministry's after you.
Well, I was working for them for a little bit because they said they could help me find my spiral rapier again. It's just it's a family heirloom I like to keep around. They said they were going to help me find it, but then I got more and more involved into their things. And boy, they were just doing some really messed up stuff. But I mean, I've seen some pretty messed up stuff in the world, but this was really a next level, just like mass murder. I've got my limits.
Yeah, they do that kind of stuff.
So you know about them.
Unfortunately.
I kind of thought they were like kind of a secret group. Anyway, I messed up some of their plans and I kind of hid it. I honestly don't know if they're looking for me at all. I just kind of assumed that they might not know what's what. I kind of left things with a big question mark back home.
Well, Patty, it sounds like you know about this group too. Do you think we should be worried about them?
I think Astra's taken the right approach. Cautious, but I haven't seen any signs that they're coming for her or anything like that. So, I don't think you should be too worried.
All right. Once again, diplomacy is the answer. Let's keep that rolling.
I think that was the right choice. I do think of Astra. If you'd gone to the bottom of the ocean and Astra was face to face with her demigod self.
Yeah, she's going to have to deal with the fact that downstairs Astra will have the spiral rapier. That's between you two girls to figure out. Patty's not getting in the middle of that.
Can you just imagine you travel down to the bottom of the ocean and you find yourself entombed in ice at the bottom of the ocean and it's got your sword that you mysteriously went missing? That's just such a...
Yeah.
I think we might have
Brutal.
broken Astra if we just sprung that on her.
Either one of them.
Absolutely.
Right. Yeah.
Welcome to the Beastland. Here, the only law is of the jungle, the only call of the wild. But all is not balanced in these happy hunting grounds, and when aberrant scars of the planescape's great conflicts tarnish these lands, only the noble unicorn knights can preserve the natural order. Or at least their recent contractors can give it their best shot. The quarry is clear, the trail warm. It's time to assemble our hunting party. Rolling with Difficulty presents our third D&D campaign, Hunting Party. Enter the Beastlands with our noble unicorn knights and hunt some aberrations on all fine podcasting platforms, or catch us over on the Rolling with Difficulty YouTube channel where you can get the same episodes but with animated battle maps. But whether you go for YouTube or your podcast platform of choice, happy hunting!
So you guys have settled things in Ovalian for the time being. You've got the Absence of Color, as well as your hired scavenger ship, which is manned by Gilman from the Esoteric Emporium. And using memories of the spiral rapier that Tetra had borrowed from Patty and gave to Tad, once you are out on the water in the vicinity of Fairmist, Tad will be able to use Locate Object to better pinpoint the exact coordinates of the rapier, and therefore Astra and the rest.
Okay.
Was there anything else you guys wanted to do before you leave the city?
I was just thinking, are there any other logistics that we need to make sure we have covered for this operation?
I think we're on top of it because this is a treasure recovery system.
Right.
And our friends are precious treasure. So I think we'll be able to
truly are.
to haul us up.
One of the spells that Tad has prepared is the buoyancy spell that will cause things to rapidly shoot them up.
And then we can attach them with ropes to the boat and they'll just bounce behind us like water skis.
He also has the opposite spell prepared, Lead Anchor, where you sink automatically, which is useful if we want to get down to the bottom really fast.
No kidding.
Good spell loadout.
Is it worth preparing any kind of protection against Fairmist wraiths?
Probably. Yeah, he doesn't have those things. He's got the water stuff prepared.
Patty does have some additional knowledge because she has been to Fairmist before and she has fought the Fairmist wraiths that are down here. So Patty would remember that at least when the whirlpool was open, which it is not currently, the Fairmist wraiths were kind of swirling around inside of it. They're amphibious, so they can exit the water as well and float around. They were once the undying population of Fairmist, and now they are warped monsters, and they look like merfolk with like lamprey faces. They have just huge mouths, and they can bite onto you and suck your blood like a leech.
Gross.
Cool.
I'm writing down sucker bite faces.
They also have the ability to magically drown people. Like even when you're on land, they can fill your lungs with water.
Watch out, Blankastra.
You might remember them copying spells, but that is more of a side effect of Fairmist, like the area itself. Any spells that are cast within the ruins sort of linger in the air like an echo, and the Rays were able to kind of capture that magic and cast it.
Okay.
I don't know what to prepare for that. Onions? So if they attack you, they just kind of latch onto them.
A stick to poke them away.
Yeah. Yes.
Are they undead?
They're aquatic undead.
Yeah, I've got nothing good for undead. Might just get a harpoon.
Yeah, I'm afraid we just have to let them kill us. I think that's probably the best solution.
I mean, I've got healing spells. Blankastra has healing spells.
That's true.
That's the best bet.
Justin, are there any hide from undead potions for sale?
That's a level 1 spell. You could definitely get a potion of that in Ovalian.
I'll pick one up and see if it
one
helps.
For each. Yeah.
Yeah, let's get some.
Were you happy otherwise?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. I mean, we've got our defensive items. We've got our crew. We've kind of figured out logistics. I'm sure it's all going to go to shit, but, we've tried to account for the situation.
I don't know. I think it's going to go great.
I will say Patty was probably told about the condition of the others. So I will remind you that Zelf, Astra, and Patty are in a dying state. They've just been frozen. Johnny is awake.
Oh, God.
Unfortunately.
It's fine.
The other three of you didn't have to live through it. But when you are taken out of the ice, you will return to your dying state. So if you want to prepare something for that, this would also be a good time for that.
If we free Johnny first, then that's fine. But if Johnny's not there, or if he's having some kind of a mental break.
I was just going to say a mental episode.
Oh, God, from being trapped under the ocean.
Oh, I took Cure Light Wounds. Look at me.
Oh, nice.
I just looked at my spells. I think that literally the last time that I got to pick more spells, I picked Cure Light Wounds because I was thinking about how I never can ever heal anyone. All right.
And past you is so good to future you.
Tad has some healing as an alchemist.
And I do have the stabilize cantrip, so...
Oh, that's awesome.
Perfect. Okay, we got this, guys.
We'll be okay, yeah. We've never been more prepared.
Look at us. We're mid-level characters. Don't have to worry about this anymore.
We can do this.
With your preparations all made, the rescue squad sets sail. The scavenger ship moves alongside the Absence of Color It is about a 15-mile jaunt southeast on the Jitamashi Ocean to reach the Fair Mist ruins. Tad has about an 800-foot range on his locate spell, so as you guys are getting closer to where you could activate it, I will have you all make a perception check for me.
Oh boy.
Let's perceive.
Yeah.
Let's perceive the ocean.
I got an 18.
22.
26.
17.
Blank Astra, with the ship hovering above Fair Mist, the source of power that you've been drawing from, it feels even more intense. It's not just the domain of trickery and deception now. You feel the oppressive toiling, the chaotic whimsy, noticeably different than the whimsy your Fae patron had granted you. And maybe most relevant, the water around you feels like an extension of your magic now, and you innately pull its power up to you, and it rises like flotsam.
Yeah.
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 You got this.
I am so into Astra being inspired by her god, which is herself. This is like girl
Yeah.
power. This is believe in yourself, worship yourself like a demigod, and you can do anything.
Yeah, Patty has that going for herself internally anyway. So
Yeah, that's the hubris. but-
some characters have to kind of outsource it to themselves in a different body. Yeah.
I'd love to see it.
I can tell we're getting closer, everyone. I can feel it. I can
Oh.
feel it in the water.
Well, that's comforting.
I think this is going to go okay.
Tetra, with your perception check, you see on the horizon another ship is already out here in the Fair Mist area as you approach. A ship very similar to the scavenger ship that Tad hired that is coming along with you.
Shit, naval battle.
Are we being pre-salvaged before we can get there?
Maybe. Avast, mateys. There's another ship on the bow. Should we hail, or should we try to sneak in there first?
I think we hail.
Yeah.
If this is going to escalate, let's escalate. We got no time to waste. We got to
Oh.
get this crew out from under the water.
Oh, we're escalating. All right, I'll fly the skull.
I'm always escalating, Tetra.
Yeah, does the absence of color have their own colors?
Gray.
No.
I mean, do they have like a shamrock and gray tone or something like that?
They do. They have a Jolly Roger flag that's black. It has the skull, but the crossbones are a 4-leaf clover.
Oh, cute.
Is there a Patty version that it got replaced with at any point in Patty's
Oh
ownership
my
of the ship?
God. It would be pink.
A pink version.
A pink version with little paw prints instead of the shamrocks.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I say let's pull up. Let's hail this ship and see who these people are and what their intent is here.
Since you guys have decided to get close, as you pull up to this ship, both Patty and Tad recognize some of the people on board.
Oh shit, who is it?
Tad, you recognize that this is a scavenger crew similar to the one that you hired out of the Esoteric Emporium, but this ship belongs to a woman called Calypso Mari. She operates out of Bellkeep in Berwyn, and you know her to be quite a formidable pirate, but most people would view her as a historian. Many of the things that she loots are preserved, displayed publicly, and her more back-channel dealings are not widely known. Though her normal crew is present, Calypso is not. They have been hired by an elven woman who kind of sticks out like a sore thumb among them on this boat. Tad, you do not know her. But Patty, you recognize that this is Bocus Door.
Oh, this
Oh
bitch!
my God. Oh my gosh.
Fucking Bocus.
Bocus Door is, of course, another apprentice, one of the top final three, I should say. There are no others surviving of this original competition that Zelf was in with the chairman Naga. Bocus Door is an elven woman. She wears all black chef whites. Chef blacks? I don't know what that's called.
Chef White.
And then she has a black veil that hangs over her face from her chef hat.
A vampire.
She has black painted fingernails that she chews on constantly, and she's indeed pacing nervously. She is not a seafaring type either. But yes, as you approach, you do recognize these people.
This bitch tried to trick Patty into eating Ella flute soup. Okay, we're just going to
Yeah.
level set right here. We do not like her. There will be no diploming.
Is Patty explaining that to the party?
Yes.
The sweet airy flutes.
Oh
Ah.
my God. That bitch over there, she disrespected my closely held personal beliefs and was a poor hostess in the process. Can you imagine if someone comes to your house for dinner and you intentionally serve them something that is against their morals to eat?
Oh
Oh.
my.
The rudest individual I have ever met, and super mean to my other friend and colleague, Zelf. Bogus door. She sucks. Get her and her stupid boat out of here.
Okay, so do we want to just ignore him or do we want to scare him off? Tell him what's what. Tell him who's in charge here.
Pull up really close, and I'm going to yell at her.
Are you sure you do not wish to hit him with a preemptive strike?
Oh, warning shot.
My dear Patty, the airy flutes, so sensitive, so tender, so sweet.
They're so cute. They are tender and sweet.
Does she deserve such mercy?
Oh my God. Tad, do you have anything that'll make her puke? She looks a little green around the gills already. I would love to watch her puke on those stupid, ugly, clunky, non-slip chef shoes.
Nonsense.
Damn. You heard her.
I'm surprised I don't have a puke spell prepared. That feels like something I should
Yeah,
have,
honestly.
I mean, like, I can inflict them with poisons and stuff like that to
God.
start if we wanted, you know.
I
That could
truly just
be-
want to do something mean to her.
Just mean.
Okay.
Just something mean.
You just want to do something petty?
I want to be
Yeah.
petty, yes. None of this is actual strategy on Patty's part. She just doesn't like this lady.
Okay.
Yeah, this is splashing beer in somebody's face. Right now.
Exactly,
Yes.
exactly.
Load the cannons full of beer.
Patty's gonna lean over the railing and be like,
Hey, Bogus! Bogus! What are you doing here?
I'm
What
sorry.
are you doing, Bogus?
Do I know you?
Yes, you know me, you dumpy. It's Patty Hurts.
Idiot.
I don't know. I'm not sure if Bogus would be interested in pop culture
Oh, that's so
enough to
funny.
know who Patty Hurts is.
Patty also doesn't remember in this moment that Bocus doesn't remember her.
Oh no, it's a Johnny moment.
This was such an important beef from Patty's perspective that she has not even thought about the fact that Bocus does not share that beef.
Oh man, the time loops strike again.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Bocus' door doesn't have knowledge local. She does have knowledge nobility. And so I do think that maybe she would have heard of potentially the Hertz family as somebody who, you know, has thrown parties and hired, you know, chefs in the past. So she'll be like, Patty Hertz, the socialite?
That's right. My personal boat that I am the captain of has staked out this area already, and we have a superior claim to yours to any salvage activities in this zone. You have no business here, and you can just sail right on back to the shore, ma'am.
Oh my God, it's a cease and desist letter.
Move along.
Govern yourself accordingly.
I assure you, Miss Hertz, what I'm looking for, nobody wants. It's fully worthless. It's purely of my own interest to retrieve this garbage from the bottom of the ocean.
Is it self?
Well, your boat is in my boat's way, and your presence is upsetting my crew. My crew is distraught at the sight of your face. Please depart.
Strong words.
She's like, well, I will be departing shortly. I'll get out of your way. You see her take out a small thing of fish and chips that she's carrying with her and eat it. And her whole body begins to change in a way that you've seen Zelf do a couple times.
No.
And she turns into, I don't know, like a seal instead of an otter. And then she will jump into the water and begin to swim down.
Oh,
Now it's a race.
We're going full aggro on Vocus. I know exactly what she's going for, and she's not going to get it.
Wow.
It has never occurred to me what it's like from the other side to see Zelf pull out like an espresso and then do crazy magic shit. The idea of her pulling out like a newspaper wrapped fish and chips and turning into a seal is so funny. It's crazy. Oh, God.
Is the idea that we were going to dive or that we were just going to let our Gilman professional friends?
I mean, we prepared a bunch of water breathing stuff.
I have water breathing and I have one lead anchor spell prepared. So if one of us wants to go down immediately, one of us can do that.
Astra is going to cast water breathing on herself because she don't need no frog to provide her water breathing. She'll strip down to her underlings. She doesn't know, but she's learned a lesson to not dive in her full woolen jacket or whatever bullshit. So she'll strip down to her cute little 1920s underthings and be like, okay, I think we just got to dive in, right? Oh, I hope it's not cold.
Oh, my dear, though you might be able to breathe, can you swim in the sea?
And Tad produces a perfume bottle.
If you gather around, perhaps you could use a fragrance, a touch of the sea.
He has prepared an aromatic extract for Touch of the Sea.
Sweet.
So he can give everyone a 30-foot swim speed.
Oh,
That's
perfect.
amazing.
I was just thinking, how are we going to go faster than Vocus?
Yeah. We all have to gather around to do it. He uses the aromatic spell, so he uses a higher level. And then also with water breathing, he can touch multiple creatures to divvy up the spell thing. So he'll divide up his 10 hours of water breathing with 3 hours between Tetra, Patty, and 4 hours to himself, since Astra has her own source.
What does Tetra look like with gills? In Touch of the Sea. More seaweedy.
Yeah,
More
closer to some
seaweedy.
kind of a water plant that can't you'd see growing in a fish tank.
Awesome. Great. And yeah, you guys, with the Touch of the Sea, your swim speed is 30 feet. Vocus's with animal aspect is only 15.
Ah,
Oh,
suck
dope.
it.
So as you guys dive into the water and begin swimming down, you do pass her,
We wave.
which, yeah, she's not happy about. She's quite competitive, as you may or may not know.
Tetra will bring the harpoon it bought in case they need to chip some of the ice off the surface of the floor.
Oh, I thought you were in case we had to harpoon Vocus.
Or in case somebody needs to be harpooned, yeah.
You never know.
Damn.
You guys continue to swim down, 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 until eventually you start to see, do you? Who has dark vision?
Oh.
Also, while Justin's looking at this, can I just query the group? How does Vocus know that Zelf is down here?
Yeah,
That
it's
is
a great
such a good
fucking question,
question.
Caitlin.
Yeah.
How does she know?
We should ask her.
Well,
I should beat it out of her.
Oh.
Anyway, carry on. But keep
There's
that in
4
mind.
of us and 1 of her down here in the ocean. All right.
Yeah, Justin, did any of her crew or anybody else dive after her?
Both her crew and your own are eventually headed down, but they are still getting their equipment set up.
Okay.
Their cranes and pulleys and whatnot. And so they will be following behind, but at a delay.
They're just doing normal sea scavenger things, basically.
Completely normal.
And then they will have ropes, etc., when they do show up.
Sweet.
A race of competency.
Our crew's better.
We'll see.
Patty and Tad have dark vision.
Sweet.
Without the whirlpool opening, Astra and Tetra will need some sort of light to see around if you've got something.
Yeah, I've just got light as an Erision.
So with your magic lights or your special eyes, do see the ruins of Fair Mist below you. And you also see 4 icy prisons, huge icebergs that are kind of attached to the ground down here.
Wild.
Inside, you can see your 4 missing compatriots. And for
Oh.
2 of you, they are identical to you.
Yourself.
Patty, you have met your blank already. Astra, what is going through Blank Astra's mind when she sees the other Astra down here in ice?
Oh, man. I mean, she is like searching. Is the ice like clear? Can we like see them?
It's a bit like looking through a frosted window, but you can get close. You can see inside. You can see the vague shape that is unmistakably yourself.
Blank Astra will put her hand on the ice and feel the intense power of her demigod, the closest she has ever been to this source of power, the most powerful she has ever felt. And she's going to try to peer into the ice and see just who this person is, who inspired somebody to say the nice things that Patty said about her, like who inspired this incredible power. And she is trying to make some sort of connection here to the person that she is and that she knows herself to be, and the person that this Astra is or is supposed to be. And it is not clicking. And it's not just because of the bangs, but she does feel really self-conscious about it right now.
Yeah, the Astra that you see inside, she looks a bit unassuming. She's lying prone, defeated, maybe looking a bit weaker than she actually is. The same for Patty. When you see your Blank, she's in a similar state. So perhaps it brings out something a bit more protective from you. Tetra, your eyes fall on your good friend Johnny Brightchild, who's sitting up, kind of like one of the painting in a haunted house. Like no matter where you go, it feels like he's looking at you.
Oh my god!
Oh, Tetra lets the current carry it over to Frozen Johnny and pats the iceberg a couple times, reflecting on all the strange scenarios that Johnny always seemed to get into, and his memory problems, never knowing who he was in any given heist, and finding him at the bottom of the ocean is just typical Johnny. and that makes Johnny great.
I can just imagine Johnny is just staring at you, like screaming internally as you come up and pat the ice.
Unfortunately, the ice forms a perfect smell barrier, so there is no real connection happening here.
Tadpole, you see Zelf. You've never met him before, but you know a weirdo when you see one. This is a guy who's cool.
Great. Everybody's formed a connection here.
I love that we each have it. Yeah, exactly.
I see we have here 2 copies of our party, a real hottie and a piece of garbage that probably goes to that seal that comes from above.
Yeah, I couldn't help but notice that they're both dressed like cooks, which is a little bit of a strange conceit, but they've committed to it. Can we talk right now? Are we just like... I didn't stop the question if they needed some kind of a speak in water spell.
I think water breathing does allow you to do that, at least to a certain degree.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay. We don't have much time, I don't think. I assume we can see Bogus somewhere above getting larger as she gets closer.
Maybe. It's quite dark down here.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's get him up. Come on, guys. Time's a-wasting.
You've probably got like a good 2 minutes before Bogus gets down here. Whatever your plan was to break them out and heal them.
The plan is to get them up still iced and maybe like get them on the salvage ship and then bust them open and not try to bust it open under the water. Correct?
No. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
good. That's
sure.
what I was thinking. So because then they would be underwater and dying.
Yeah.
I'll say you probably have to deal like 5 damage to each iceberg to kind of like separate it from the ground.
Didn't Tad have something he can help them ascend?
I have 1 usage of it. It's an object, unfortunately.
Okay.
I've got a 4th level spell called Control Water.
Oh.
And I can use this
hell
to
yeah.
raise water. So
Make a jet. That's
Yeah.
fun.
Water elevator.
I think I can, I think if we free him, I can just blast us all to the surface, right past Bokus, who we hate, I guess.
I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know her, but yeah.
God, that would be great. And then Astra could like sit on the iceberg or grab on or something and then just maintain the spell. That is so clever.
It's 10 minutes per level, so it'll be like 70 minutes, which is pretty good.
Oh, great. Okay. So
Perfect.
we split up and we chip the ice people free and
Yeah.
I guess give a signal when we're about to break the last chunk on each one.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I have not really engaged in underwater combat before.
And you'd like to?
Well, but like, does my machete function the same underwater? Am I going to get like penalties because it's swooshing through the sea? Because like, I feel like I could do 5 damage to these pretty easily.
In normal combat, definitely, you would be at a penalty. For this, where you're really just using it to try and like chip ice away, no, I'll just let you do it.
Okay.
The Fairmist wraiths are around. I was fully intending to make this difficult for you with them, but you have thought ahead and you have taken potions of hide from undead. The wraiths cannot see or hear you as they float eerily around this ruined temple. And so you each split up and begin quietly chipping away at one of the 4 frozen heroes. And at Tetra's suggestion, you perfectly time your last hit, detaching them from the ocean floor simultaneously. Blank Astrocaster control water spell and creates a swirling vortex that shoots everyone up before the Fairmist wraiths can even react. Each of you riding one of the icebergs.
Whee!
Along the way, you pass Boca's door, still swimming downwards as a seal, and she sees you fly past her and she has to turn around, but she is even slower compared to you than before.
Okay, so she doesn't go down and get ambushed by the wraiths. That would have been a sad end for Boca's door.
Patty's definitely going to flip her off as she's
Oh my
by.
god.
And then in a geyser of water, you break through the surface of the ocean, rocking the scavenger ships back and forth with the force.
Awesome.
And you have successfully rescued the main party. Congratulations.
Planning, guys. Come on.
Nice.
How is every
Okay.
alt PC party, even when it has some of the PCs, is so competent, organized, cooperative?
So good. It's because the alt PCs come in and they have a common goal. And they all have their own shit they're doing, and I blame myself just as much for that statement.
We all trade that baton. It's not you.
It's everyone. Everyone's got their own shit that's interfering all the time.
That's true. Thank you for listening to this episode, and a special thank you to our Patreon subscribers. And also a shout out to Rolling with Difficulty, an excellent actual play show that you should check out on YouTube or on your podcast app of choice. There's a link in the show notes. You should check it out. We have a P.O. box where you can ship letters and boxes. The address is in the show notes. As always, you can find us on Blue Sky at BCB Party, on Tumblr at BCB Party, or email us at burntcookbookparty@gmail.com. Burnt Cookbook Party is Andrew Hansen as Tad LaPole, Caitlin Stayduhar as Patty Hertz, Paul Luetkemeyer as Tetra, me, Jenna Stoeber as Blankastra, and Justin Green as GM and World Builder. This episode was edited for content by Justin Green and edited for sound by Akshay Balakrishnan, who once again also added the excellent soundtrack Melancholic by Alex Grohl to that one part with Tad LaPole. Produced by me, Jenna Stoeber.